Hello, welcome back. Last time I got my remaining room count down to just one single thing, and it's kind of a big one. So the Great Slug Race here. I want to replay this room again. I put down a few marks. What do they mean? They mean don't go here. This means I don't understand this. Okay, so picking up from where I left off. I need to reach this point with that unsacrificed and those never pressed. That's the constraint I'm working under. What's with this curtain? It's to block your sight line at ground level? No, it's not. What is with this curtain, actually? I'm not really sure what this is about. It won't do much. Because, yeah, you see right over it. Okay, right, so the question marks. You know what? That's a question. No, it's not. This one is annihilated by that thing going there and them shooting each other. That also takes care of the flying snake, mostly. Okay. Does this flying snake die here? I think that's a good idea. If not you, then who? I think I'm gonna, for now, say that flying snake probably dies in that spot over there. So you get the green, no, purple moon, and so do you. Okay. Purple moon is assigned. Okay, so if that's what's happening, this doesn't really depend on much of anything else. So to make my flying snake kill there, I wonder why this is ice. And why that is as it is. Well, whatever. So this is a big problem here. A ferret needs to walk through this. How will he do that when there's a block barrier there and poison all along here? That is something I am currently unable to understand. Also, who goes here? Yeah, that's a big question mark. Aha, note. Okay, something I hadn't thought of last time I looked at this was that... Sure, this spot is funny because of all the surrounding geometry, but... An angry eye can be placed on the ground in most places in this general area. Yeah, that's not quite true. No, because if this explodes, it kills the thing on top of it. And if it's pacified, then yeah, I can place it there, but it won't shoot. I was trying to find a way to kill something. This has hot coals under it. Okay, when I was looking at this before, somehow I didn't see those. It probably was the cursor highlight covering them up. Okay. What are you about, Statue B? Can I put these two question marks together and have you die there somehow? I don't know how that would happen. I need to collect this key, which isn't too mysterious. I can awaken that statue and have it bring it to me, then plop it on a waypoint and hop up there and get the thing. Okay. The slug ignores Leaf, not giving an affirmative answer, so it may be... I saw a way... If I just hit this switch, the slug enters an infinite loop. And all my time pressure disappears, and this is the loop I want the slug to be in anyway. So for the moment, let's assume there is actually no time pressure, and that is the correct thing to do. So that drops that switch... elevates this block. That'll bring it back down for some reason. It'll toggle these? What? Why? Well, that slug's gotta die somehow. Anyway, so just to be testing what I want to test, I'll let the slug hit equilibrium. Yeah, so this will repeat forever. So in this state, is there something I could do to cross this wasteland here? There are block stacking and unstacking ways that I could maybe do it. A taxi would only take me as far as... Okay, so here's a hypothetical. I'm standing on one multi-push block, and there's a stack of 3 in front of me. The one I'm standing on is getting taxied from east to west. So a statue can push me as far as me standing here, stack of 3 standing there. I kill the statue, I push over the stack I have, I can hop off and be in here. And that only takes 4. Because I had a block allocation issue when I tried to just do this with blocks alone. Now, that's assuming a lot of my taxi ability. I could also explode my way a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Okay. So this has not become clear yet. Can I work on... Okay, what parts of this can I work on? What's monster block for? Okay, here. So here's something I know how to do. It's surprisingly cramped in this spot, even though it doesn't really look like it, it really is. Alright, you just chill there. This is something I know how to do. At least as far as I know. Let's find out if I'm wrong about that. The flying snake came out, so let's go ahead and try sacrificing it in that one spot, just to make sure that works as I expect. Okay, I've set down a big maze in its way. That's okay. Sure, 0 issues there. Bomb bugs have died, this is de-elevated. Now, there is an issue with de-elevating that. I would like this to happen while I'm in here? Oh, that's funny, so you're guarding... You're guarding. I can't open this door from this side, so I definitely do need to get to that side. I was briefly considering maybe finding a way to enter like this. Real weird that that's a monster gate. Of all things, why a monster gate? Let's ignore that for now and assume it's not relevant because I don't see how it possibly could be. Anyway, so if this is down, I can't walk in here without dying. Unless I am up high here, which I will not be because that's not toggling twice. Probably. I think it's just once. And I don't think it's happening while I'm standing here. So, it's as though I need this sacrifice to happen late while I'm in this region. What? Okay, so I don't yet have anything that can go here. Given there are hot coals here, something that dies on hot coals probably has to die there. Not a combination bomb bug, Angry Eye, because, 1, good luck getting it there, 2, both monsters would die. Okay. So a statue. Unless I'm getting a slug there? This is all poisony. Ooh! What if the slug goes here? Do I actually require the slug to do anything other than that? This is not productive, that's not productive. There was some kind of tangle here I might have wanted the slug for, but do I actually need it? Okay, so you, Angry ID, with the orange triangle mark. What that means... feels like it implies I need to... Oh, there's a bomb bug here. Oh, hello. If there's a bomb bug there, I can just... Oh, this never opens. Pressure plates? To open this thing by the water? What? Why? So the only reason... boy, there's a lot right here. What is that for? So the only way this is getting destroyed, as far as I can tell, is by that bum bug blowing up. This is cornered and on permanent floor. This is a pillar, even though it looks like a toggle door. Nothing toggles it. That push block on top of it isn't going anywhere except in that spot, which needs to be cleared by this bomb bug. So how is this bomb bug exploding? I need some elaborate contraption that... No, I can't have this down before I explode that. So, I would think that bomb bug was exploding by me standing here and attacking south. Other way around? Stand here and attack north? Before I've put this up? That would place this thing with the rubble here. Oh, it could be meaningful. Okay, so here's something I can do. Just forget about everything else that's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna work with one element. I want one single one of these, and you know what? Let's clear away some statue rubble just so it's less in the way. Okay, I want to kill that angry eye. Done. Now that it's dead, I want to give this bomb bug a burden. Done. Now that you're burdened... now that you're burdened, I can't do what I want to do. What I was going to do was to hop on top of you and scare you west so that I could hop off of you in this spot and smack that bomb bug from here. However, I can't put anything scary to your east when you're on a waypoint. Because all of this is too pacified. If you were all the way over here, I could do it. Wait. This is toggled by that? Oh, the slug does do things over here. Okay, so this pressure plate has a secondary effect. Will that matter? I don't know. Anyway, so I can yeah, you're doing things. Making the room unwinnable for me, sure, of course. I can't do a right angle because there's only one monster block in the room. That's not true. There is a second monster block, but there's only one monster block effectively in the room. Only one I get any control over. Okay. So I should then place a question mark on you, because you're a thing I need to pay attention to. No, not on the push block. Really, it chose the push block of all things. Fascinating. What is this order? Push block, then bomb bug, then statue rubble? This should sort by height. What is this sort order? Alright, well I'm gonna look into that, because that should not be sorting that way. It should have the bomb bug at index 0. Huh. It's minor, but it's a weird bug. Okay. Anyway, so you're question marked. Yeah, I'm never getting adjacent to you. The only way that could hypothetically happen is if this were down and there were a stepping stone here and I hopped down and trapped myself because all 4 directions are stationary obstacles. So that would have to mean this was already pressed and this was already destroyed, and it got pressed and then unpressed, and I would die to the explosion anyway. Yeah, so no, that's definitely not how I'm doing that. So smack from the north, or smack from the south? Because without a smack, I'm never accessing orange triangle down here. You're on a toggle door, right, because you lose the puzzle switch. Puts you out of my reach. Okay. That's a pit, for some reason. There's a vague possibility of, like, exploding something here to push this there while that's open. All I'll do is get the slug gemmed up, though, and it doesn't get you any closer to being in my reach. In fact, it gets you farther away, I would say. So no, I think I just gotta walk here and hit this. Okay. Pretty sure the fact this is a stack of 3 means nothing in particular. It's just a target to kill. Could be anything here. Anything that counts as monster. Other than flying snake. Anything that counts as monster and falls. I'd like to answer some of these question marks today instead of asking more. How about you? I mean, you're not too question marky. With not a huge amount of effort, I could put this here, hop up there and collect the key and detonate you at the same time. That's not a big problem. Though actually, how did I awaken this statue when I did it? Did I save a replay for any of that? No. And if I had, it would have cleared the mark on the map because I haven't fixed that yet, which I don't know how I would. Right, now this pit... I had a theory that I'd be pushing a monster block off of it. This one? Here? Because... Slug's gonna clean up all of that, but I would like this clean. So maybe I need to push something else off there first. To have that be a clean space for a monster block to be scary, right. I wanted it to be scary to send bomb bugs and angry eyes in here to clear some of this poison. But doing that doesn't seem super productive. Okay, so here's a query. Could I get... Alright, just so I can minimize the number of things I'm working with. do that first. Could I get a bum bug on a push block? If I wanted to do that, what would it look like? Might look like wait, no, that's not against the south wall. No sacrifice involved necessarily, so if this is here, then the thing I want you to stand on is there. Slug's doing things, which is weird to me. That probably means something. I'd like to get you into your stable cycle before anything more happens. I got there just in time. So if I wanted you up there, I think the way to do it would look like this. I need witchcraft, though. Or... yeah, I need witchcraft for that. Or something equivalent. Okay, equivalent to witchcraft. Everybody knows what I mean when I say that, right? If you've been following along. And as a bonus, I get shot at every time I go through here, which is fine. It's not really a problem. So I want this here, and I want you... oops, there. And I want a platform for you somewhere. Slug's doing things and I haven't interrupted it yet. Let's do that. So monster block then. Scares this like that. Lesser witchcraft was achieved, so you are up high now. Okay, so yes, I can get a bomb bug on a multi-push block, no problem. I haven't lost anything. And this mechanism is reusable, so I could do it as many times as I want. I could also stack you higher if I desired. Okay. So being able to do that... just to play around and see what results from it. You are not where I want you. Could you just... you know what? Blow that up. Thanks. Yeah, very narrow path to push anything to the north here. But it does exist. So, this is an option. I can do this if I want to. Okay. But that doesn't help me with this poison and... or getting up on top of this block. Okay, well, I looked at this and it did not answer the question. This is a Christmas tree now, it has a star on top. I just noticed how I placed that. That's pretty good. Let's get a better look at that. Anyway. Okay. So sure, the star here takes care of those problems. You're fine. You know what? This is a question mark. Oh no, I'm adding more. The statue, not so much. If I'm in here and the angry eye is down and I've killed it, which I can do once, you know, from here it's fine. The statue is just... I don't really know why it's there. Doesn't seem like it affects anything. I just have to walk here and make another kill. Maybe it's to slow me down. Maybe there will be an aspect of race here. Ooh! A thought has just occurred to me, unrelated to anything I was doing. Check that out. Okay. Another way to slow down the slug. Now, you're a little hard to kill. There are ways, but not easy ones. So, I could certainly put something in the slug's path. Something that could be removed later. If I put it in this spot... okay. So, having the slug out here is something I probably will have to consider. Slug should be able to mount up on a block if it really needs to. Oh, doing the dance to move that whole structure around, though. I mean, you got all the blocks here to build this mobile slug cage, if you really need one. I'd rather not, though. Okay. Man, there's like so much in this room, it's pretty hard to focus on any one thing and do anything whatsoever with it. But okay, let's try a little harder to do that. This problem. Ignoring all other constraints, how do I reach... well, yeah, how do I reach this point? Things that are in the way. Those poisons, this door, that's a big one, and this block barrier becomes in the way if I try to deal with the poisons in certain ways. Nothing poison cleaning can walk in front of me. It'd be great if I could awaken this statue somehow and convince it to walk out this way, but none of that is going to happen. How many statues in the room? 2? Looks like just 2. Do I have an idea of what the large number of multi-push blocks here is for? I'm thinking of them just as a general stacking buffer. If I want some sort of elevation or something, these are my materials to do that with. I can claim 2 more from here. Once this statue is awakened, which I do how? Actually, yeah, how did I awaken that statue when I did it? Oh, this is not block barrier, so I could simply push a stack of 2 multi-push blocks around to here. Yeah. So that's no obstacle. So just stack of 2, plop them there, teleport. Well, that takes care of you nice and easy. So I think your question mark is... here we go. This is one that I can erase. Well, it'll kill the bomb bug. See, this order makes sense. Bottom up. It'll kill the bomb bug. But yeah, this order is baffling me. It'll kill the bomb bug. I can't use it for anything. Maybe that's fine. This one's not an issue. That's just gotta step in that space and back to take care of it. Again, just like this statue, it looks like a thing that's meant to slow me down. Do you suppose there's actually a way to deal with all of this stuff within the 175 turns or whatever it was that I get before the slug reaches here? It seems like it makes more sense to turn off the finish line. So that I can wait as long as I want. So this isn't too mysterious. All that has to happen here is this block has to be pushed off. That has to be destroyed first, and I have to be here. So the I have to be here part... I mean, it's not too bad once I'm at this spot. You are part of the kill switch, sure. But this has to be destroyed, so you're dying before I can walk this way. Okay, now that tells me a lot of things. You're dying before I can walk this way. I can't say there's absolutely no way I could reach this point without going this way, but it seems very improbable. It is interesting that this is statue rubble instead of space or something. Anyway, you have a clear allocation here. That's unambiguous. Hold on a second. Curtain doesn't come all the way up. So I could, if I wanted to... this will be wasteful, so that's probably the reason I can't do this, but if I accept waste, then I think I could just... alright, slug, sure. You might be able to see what I'm eyeing here. I'm being advanced upon by those red things. Oh. Oh, I'm too high. Alright, well, just to not waste too much effort here. Actually, here, let's just do this. Okay, but that doesn't matter because the only thing that affects is very late in the room. This will happen anyway, so this is purely wasted effort. Even though I can do it early, there's no reason to. Okay, sure. What's this about? Probably nothing? Is this just extra visual clutter to make it harder to parse the key mechanisms? It seems like there's a lot of that in this room. There are obstacles in the way of me seeing clearly the path through this room. Okay, the main things I wanted to work on have not made any progress, it feels like. I guess I tried a couple of things here. Can I try at least one thing here before I'm done? Okay, so once again, monster types that can go there. Bomb bug, extremely unlikely. Angry eye, extremely unlikely. Flying snake. You have a relatively clear path compared to everything else. But I don't really want you flying in here while I'm walking around there because you would catch up with me at the wrong time. Flying snake is inconvenient and also doesn't take advantage of the fact that that's hot coals. This is Pacific floor. Okay, you know what? Let me take a moment and try to answer this new question that I have. How do you deal with going through here? Oh, hold on. I got a weird idea. There's somebody I have not considered riding, and it's you. Yeah, you currently have rubble on your head. That can be changed. I could guide you around and put a new hat on you that's a little more standable for me, send you back on your way, hop off here and be safe enough, or stay on, and die here because you would hit me. Okay, hold on. This is starting to make more sense if I'm riding the slug. Like this, the purpose of these... This is something I have to hit as I go by. And the fact that slugs move slowly means I would die here if you are alive and up. So that gives me a reason to lower you first, just so I can survive as I... Wait, no, I would be one elevation above that, never mind. No, you would be out of range. And I could smack the statue as I go by, I could hit this as I go by, making that redundant. I might have some trouble here. Yeah, the bomb bugs... They'd look at me and then... Let's see. Bumbug J would look at me and walk off here and die to poison. Then the rest would ignore me, so no, that wouldn't do anything. I would end up in a position to smack this eye and... smack this Bumbug from here. Destroying that. So what if... And then I could hop off and delay the slug. So if I did one iteration of riding the slug all the way in here, use that to uncork this little bit of stuff. Well then, what's the star door for? No, that just feels very backwards. Also, the hypothetical way that would work is I would have to catch the slug by doing something like scare this north like I did and redirect it to somewhere around here, replace its hat, get it on a waypoint, step on the... Okay. Alright, this is... I can probably try this quickly enough to give it a shot. I can kill that while I'm riding the slug, getting it out of the way. There are a lot of problems that continue existing that this does not solve. However, there are also a lot of problems this does solve. Okay, so you are being a bit of an issue here. Laying down your poison everywhere as you do. Okay, now... How will I get you to a comfortable place for hat swapping? You are... I can put you in a stable cycle here. For now, let's do that. Pretty reasonable. Okay. Ouch. Hat swapped. Okay. With hat swapped, now guide back into place where you were. Oops. That's sufficient. I'm in some danger here. In fact, I would die from this. So let's redo. Not a problem. Statue awakened. You're going to be a problem too, actually. Why did you not awaken a second ago? Ah, because I was one turn later. Okay, so don't do that. I don't want to lose my ride. Do that. I don't want to lose my ride. That's all fine. Kill the statue because I can. Kill the angry eye because I can. Bombug does that. The rest ignore me, and I will do the same to them. Yeah, don't do that. And now I'm here. Okay, so I still need your assistance with that. Oh. Oh wait, those go up. Right, of course. I was thinking down for some reason. So, I still run out of time. I'd have to just kill, I think. Can I not have run out of time? That kills the slug. What about if I do this? Okay, cool, but that puts you down here, which is not exactly where I want you. However, yes, I can totally get in here and do this. That's placed this here, which is kind of bad, actually. Oh. Well, that might explain those things together. So if I'm at this spot... Aha! If I'm at this spot, I push this south onto the plate, push this into the water, which exposes the bomb bug to this sight line, and also mine, so I hop off. Okay! There's some promise here. There's some promise here. If I've already broken this wall, aha, I see an interaction. So this thing I thought was visual noise. I could topple that over and escape this situation a little bit quicker. I do still want to hit that bomb bug, yes, but I could escape this quicker, and... why would I care? I'm not sure yet. But see, so... as cool as this is, the problem still remains of this bit of poison here, because I don't think I'm bringing the slug all the way back out and around again. If I still must not use these plates... So... what I would... okay... The flying snake could be my buffer. I hold it here somehow to get the slug to turn around when it hits this point. I have put a multi-push block on this sacrifice altar to stop it from... stop a slug from sacrificing itself on it. So flying snake turns the slug around. Then while that's happening, I hit this... slug hops down and theoretically can be reset and ridden again. Okay. It's a plausible way to cross this barrier multiple times. And so far I don't otherwise have one of those. On second ride... yeah, just the way that all of this worked out... like, this suddenly makes sense when done from this angle. The door with the water, this thing being pushed over. I'm starting to feel like I'm on the right track. Okay, starting to feel like I'm on the right track. Next time I'll see if it goes anywhere from here.